Hello everyone, Gemmy here, back in the review, and this is probably the most highly requested review. Today, we're going to be looking over the Gemmy prototype Fat Butler. Um, there have been a lot of questions about this item over the past few, I would say, like, month or two. Well, 2 months, I would guess. I'm not sure exactly when I got this, I'll have to look back, but basically, I got this on Facebook Marketplace, and it was circulating around these groups in the hunt community that, somebody was selling this Fat Butler, and it kind of looked fricked up, and the face looked really weird in the listing and stuff, and people were like, nah, it's just kind of effed up. But then I looked into it, and then after swiping through the different props she had for sale, I noticed that this one had a prototype sticker, so I'm like, alright, this has to be the prototype. So I asked her for some videos. Well, I ended up getting the videos from Donovan because he was also messaging the lady. And she actually didn't end up sending them to me, so I just asked Donovan for them. But in short, a lot of people were asking her about these, and the lady was so nice, and she actually held them for me because she knew that I was local and I was 100% coming up, and I made her an offer really early. So I thank God that she saved them for me. Now, this is something that me and Donovan have been talking about, and this will eventually be going to Donovan. I don't know when. It was going to be soon, but I just decided, hey, I want to hold on to this for a long time. Well, not a long time. That's the opposite of what I meant to say. I just want to hold on to this for a little bit longer. It's not going to be for a long time, but I just can't say for sure. But, yeah, we're still talking that over. I don't know when the date's going to be. But, yeah, so this is the prototype of the Fat Bowler, and there's just so many little details that are so awesome about this particular prototype. But yeah, so I'll show you the face close up. He's got all hand-painted features, and the head's all in the back here. I'll take the head off for you. There you go. Now, this might look alarming, but this is exactly how I got it. This is how Gemmy did it. You can actually see some of the paint in between the cracks here. I don't know why it's not focusing, but you can see some of the paint. So you can see that, they cut it open just to get the mechanisms in. And I guess they just painted over it really quick again. But that's exactly how it's supposed to be. And this one has an issue with locking in, so I don't actually have to pull the locking pin back out of the head. But yeah, so he's super cool. Now, something that's really interesting, and I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Give me a second. My lens. That's a little bit better. But he's got actual teeth. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Dude, I don't know why those aren't focusing, but jeez, my camera's really bad right now. He's got teeth in there. So I had to open up the head, and it's all made of resin, which is this really fragile material that they pretty much just sculpted it in. And I had to use my Dremel tool, cut open the back of the head. I had to take all the mechanisms out, which are so annoying because I had pretty much 2 long pieces of plastic going throughout the head to hold in the mechanisms because you can't screw into the resin. So it was just a complicated process just to get the mechanisms removed. Yeah, it was just, I was on the call with Donovan while doing a lot of it, and this pink material that they use for the prototypes, when you're grinding it with the Dremel tool, I was using that to, eat away at it because I didn't want to break anything. It stinks, and I had to wear like a mask just because if that got into my lungs, that would have been so bad. But yeah, so it was a really strenuous process going through that. Here's the bowl, and I'll take off the bowl so you can see the hand. And yeah, so put that on. Here's the other hand. These are made of resin, and they're all hand painted. There's the base. I opened up the base before. He does have the E-prong in there, and that is why the audio is so crisp and clear, because they downloaded that file directly into that chip onto this animatronic. So it didn't go through all the processes of being edited and adding the echo and stuff. So it really is like the true audio of the guy that recorded. I don't know his name, I forget it, but yeah, so I have him plugged in. Now, when I got him, I forget exactly what the issue was, but I knew I had to replace a gear in the neck, and it does sound a little bit loud still, and that is completely normal for this. I mean, I've replaced the gear. There's nothing else wrong with it. No other gears are split 100%. And it also seems a little bit weak when it goes to that side. And also I noticed when the head turns that side, the mouth sort of, jiggles like that a little bit. It doesn't open fully. So there might be a little power thing going on, but nothing that's really an issue. It's just how it is. But yeah, so I ended up epoxying the mouthpiece back on. It was just such a pain in the butt just to get this thing back together. I ended up having to order some new resistors and LEDs for the eyes. So I did everything myself, and I'm super happy that I did it. And I just want to thank, Kevin. I want to thank Bailey, and I want to thank Donovan for helping me throughout this process. Although I did it, 100% here. Without them, I wouldn't, have been able to get into the head and just have the confidence I did. So this is my biggest project I've ever worked on. And I'm actually really happy with the end result. It works really well. Alright, I'm going to go through the sayings because I know you guys are really anxious to see those. But anyways, here we go.
Good evening. I would offer you a refreshment, but I fear you might become suspicious. I say you are looking wonderful this evening. But then again, I say a lot of things. Care for something? I highly recommend you first ensure it has been properly prepared. Touch it and see if it moves. I hope you'll enjoy these delicacies. They'll surprise you. One bite is like a knife in the back. I do hope I'll not have to clean up after anybody tonight. And I do mean anybody.
There's people playing outside.
As I understand it, the master is indisposed at the moment. Please be patient, as it's quite difficult to dispose of certain things these days.
I'm going to try to show you the teeth inside.
Please, take one of my treats here. True, they are bad for your health. But then again, so is upsetting me. So good of you to come. We've begun to run short on friends around here, but you'll probably. Good evening. I would offer you a refreshment, but I fear you might become suspicious. I say you are looking wonderful this evening. But then again, I say a lot of things.
And the audio is super clear, like I said. I'll show you that.
Care for something? I highly recommend you first ensure it has been properly prepared. Touch it and see if it moves.
Alrighty, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review. This is one of the most highly requested videos. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much in these two reviews. It's been a while since I made a video, but I apologize for that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please feel free to check out some of my other content and reviews, unboxings, store walkthroughs, whatever. And I hope you guys have a great weekend or week whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye.